keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go. Owers and tastemakers make us no chaser. Get the blood flowing like a fucking pacemaker.
Welcome to Shop
and inhale the vapors, madman.
I got tongue-tied. Matt.
Well, you got what?
Tongue-tied.
Tongue-tied?
Yes.
Tongue-tied?
There's a lot of celebrities, e-celebrities saying extremely stupid things. Painfully stupid stuff. A lack of self-awareness. We got one dummy millionaire not thinking things through. We have one high school. Did Xander get out of high school? Did he graduate?
I would hope so, right?
I wonder.
I'm not flamenco, Tommy.
Can you after seeing this, is it reasonable that I'm suspicious?
I
have to use this because my Twitter, something wrong with Twitter in Germany or something. Hold on, let's try it again. Because yeah, I'm getting this spinning stuff, so I have to use the other thing they offer. Yeah, this is what I'm getting over and well, no, we're coming in, huh? Who, what, where, when, how? Nah, that's the way it's going. Well, it doesn't matter. Listen to this and well, tell me.
We are in an era where a large amount of progressive, virtue-signaling, liberal celebrities are coming out as basically pro-genocide. It's very possible that in the coming months, the death toll in Gaza is going to raise into the tens of millions. Well, there's only a bit over, like, close to 20 million people in Gaza.
It's like fucking, how many people are in New York City?
New York City.
It's like 10 million, right?
8 million.
8.
Gaza, but it's going to get up above 10 million. If things...
Yeah, why do you know that? How do you know that? What possessed you to say that? That's why they bombed Dresden, because it was genocide.
Keep going along this rate. And
this
Israel
rate. What's the rate? So, in tens of millions, they must have killed like 10 or 20,000 last week, right? No,
yeah.
they didn't. They had a fucking hoax hospital bombing that these jackasses all jumped on. 10 million. Listen to this guy. It's hysterical.
We're in an era where a large amount of progressive virtue signaling...
Virtue signaling. That means they're really not upset that a bunch of maniacs parachuted and killed a bunch of young people at a concert. They're just virtue signaling. You know, they're just going on like, oh, listen, I'm doing this because I want Jewish people to like me, and they weren't repulsed by what they saw. No, there's no way. You're total phony if you actually give a shit about those people. You're complete. Oh, stop overreacting. I've often said that Xander Hall might be one of the dumbest progressive. God, how is it progressive when you're fucking that stupid? Don't you have to go forward when you're a progressive? He's just as stupid as when he was 19. He's every bit as dumb as he was when he was a teenager. There's no progression there. Oh my God. If I said something that stupid, it would just be like, folks, I'm having a hard problem. And I'd turn the fucking thing off. My chest hurts or something. Embarrassing. I purposely say stupid stuff and I wouldn't say that. At this rate. Are they killing 10,000 a day? Is it 100,000 already? Unfucking believable. At this rate, by dropping leaflets telling these people to fucking, those Israelis at that concert, they really should have read those Gaza leaflets telling them to get the fuck out of there. Oh, wait a minute. Genocide. They just say anything. They call anybody a Nazi. They don't even know what it means. Or they're just that dishonest. Or here's what you have to believe with he is just this dishonest or incredibly stupid. I'm going with incredibly stupid.
So is the hospital thing not real at all?
It's not. No, it appears to have hit a parking lot, right? And people got hurt. Don't get me wrong, right? But it wasn't hundreds dead as first reported.
Gotcha.
And you know the source for the you know the source was. That's why all the media companies jumped on this. You know what the source was for this shit, right?
What?
Hamas.
Yeah.
They're like, Hamas. This will turn it around. I am so sick of saying nice things and pretending I care about these Jews. I really hate Jews. I'm a liberal. I've always hated Jews. They're pro-capitalism, and this is just an optical problem for Hamas right now. If the Jews kill just enough babies, just enough, we can turn this thing around and everybody can start hating the Jews again. Hooray! All those virtue signaling lefties upset about people getting slaughtered that are at a concert. It's a military operation. God. Like, why would you, like, what I'd love to ask Xander Hall is what in his life experience, this is exactly what Jordan Peterson's talking about, like, get your education, get a job, live, raise a family, succeed at something. The problem is, with social media, you think you succeeded at something, and you really didn't. You just have a personality that people want to watch. And that is not necessarily say anything about your skills or character or anything else. It just means you're somebody to watch. Let's go over people that are worth watching or people like to watch. Christian! Christian! And before you say, well, Tommy, you do it too. I purposely do stupid shit. And I don't act this way offline. I don't think I'm smarter than any of you. Any of you. God damn. And you imagine, like, just get, like, I was probably like him. He just probably barely got out of high school. But I'll tell you that. He'll tell you that he's some kind of fucking intellectual. This is pseudo-intellectualism at its height. And I suppose you could say, well, Destiny is too. And you wouldn't be wrong. But, God, Destiny definitely has a brain. Most of these people, I mean, they've done nothing with their lives to make them authority on anything. God damn. Unbelievable. And he seems to get dumber. Genocide. Give me a break. Yeah, nobody could be really upset. They're just using it to, I don't know, push the... You should read about how if you really think I'm wrong, read about how the commies treated the Jews in Eastern Europe and Russia. Read about it. Read about it. It's not quite as bad as the Germans, I admit, but read about it. They blame the Jews for everything, just like the right does. And that's why they really hate Israel. They don't give a rat's, monkey's, fucking ass about a bunch of religious kooks over there. Israel's a threat to the left because it's a society. It's a democracy, and it's capitalism. That's why it's a threat to them, because they're trying to tell you that those three things that I just mentioned don't work unless they're in charge of everything. That's why they hate the Jews so much, because they're so successful. Thomas Sowell said something interesting. They asked him, what could the Jews do about essentially improving their image or limiting anti-Semitism? You know what he said?
What's that?
Fail. Fail. Fail as a people. Now, you didn't mean it, obviously, but you're right. No, you're right. Just fail. That's what they hate. They hate the success because, we're not in control of it. That's why I think to be Jewish and vote for these people, and they do in mass numbers, is just insane. It's that scene in You really see it with the gays. That's really funny. But it's they won't kill us. They need us for the war effort. And Schindler's List. The ironic thing about that, Steven Spielberg made that movie. Another genius. Unbelievable. God, I could be that stupid. Somebody sent me this class. You want to see a real classic? Somebody sent me a classic.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Brought me back another somebody else that somebody told them they were smart. Where is this? This is too funny. Here we go. I love this one. This is my favorite. It's a classic.
Is experimenting on 10 children to obtain a cure for thousands of kids' lives justified?
Now, how much you want to bet that was a joke? But it's up to the pseudo-intellectual, the titty streamer, to tell us about history and how to handle things.
Is experimenting on 10 children to obtain a cure for thousands of kids' lives justified? That's a really hard question, and I think...
No, it isn't. No, it's not justified. Maybe we should just have just a group of women that birth, and we can test on those children, you know? I like Stranger Things. They did it to 11.
No, you volunteer old people. That's what you do.
No, but you have to farm children. It's like Minecraft.
You gotta start with old
It's like Minecraft. If you put a bunch of things together, you get a cure for something, huh?
I think if people are being 100% honest, they'd give you a different answer than what you're expecting. As terrible as...
I'm expecting a fucking unbelievably stupid answer from you, strangely enough.
The Holocaust was, obviously, it was horrendous, and how disgusting the doctor was that did the experiments on...
Mangala. I bet you don't know the name. And it wasn't just him.
People, it was gay people, handicaps, twins... I think that's, and obviously, they were obviously Jewish.
Sucks for them.
Or they did it on Jewish people. They found a couple of really groundbreaking discoveries through that
I don't know one of them. I don't know one of them, but from what I'm told...
Experimentation.
Yes, Xanderhole. That's on the same level of what you just said. The same level. Truly spectacular. Spectacular stupidity. By a bunch of people that were told they were smart by mom and dad. And I tell you something, with this stupid Joma broad, you know that was the case, the way her mother acts. The way she behaves online. Your daughter's an idiot. You raised an idiot. A self-righteous, selfish idiot. Thank you. Ugh. Yeah, this whole horse shit going on. They fucking clip my Twitter because they don't want the dummies exposed. Oh, we got the Lolcow Live stuff. Bet this doesn't work. Oh, well, this is working, just not my shit. It looks like we're going. Well, maybe I should retweet it, huh? Oh, well. That's the name. It is no longer the Lolcow Pass. Lolcow Cast. The other guy owns that. Maybe he can get DSP and what's his face to work together.
Who knows?
Who's the black guy that's nuts? I would love him to fucking
the black guy that's nuts.
Yeah, that black guy that's nuts. It's a Lolcow. I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name. The street low tier god. Yeah. Maybe you'll get him. How should I play this? All right, Kavos. YouTuber Kavos is also having issues regarding reporting on Sniper Wolf allegations. Put age restrictions on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pulling strings probably backstage. More than likely. And then the one, yeah. More than likely she's pulling strings. Because
Probably,
Age restriction really works because it's tough to search for.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're probably protecting her at this point. I can't go into my source, but from what I understand, YouTube. I as of this time last night, I thought YouTube was going to do something.
Uh-huh.
Or was it 2 nights ago? Because I'm aware of an incident that YouTube was looking into it at least. They may have decided they're not doing shit. But here's the thing. Maybe they, being generous, maybe they looked at the situation and they said, okay, this doesn't qualify. Just the picture of the house doesn't qualify as what we're talking about. Okay?
Yeah.
Or if a guy had done it, they would have. If anybody else, then they realize this created some female and she brings in big numbers. One of the two. This stuff's always selectively enforced. If you want to you really want to end Sniper Wolf, get a mainstream article about her vote for Trump. There you go.
Fuck yeah.
There's other allegations about her that we did not cover for obvious reasons because we avoid that type of stuff. All I'll say about it is it's not defensible, not by putting a year out there. It was like 2014. As far as a danger to kids and all that other stuff, that's just rhetoric. But it's definitely something I wouldn't care if she got canceled for. Yeah, it's of that vein. So that's where I'm leaving it. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you want to go, there's a million other YouTubers. I think Charlie's covering it. You can go right ahead. We're avoiding it because the problem is once you go down that road, you constantly talk about it. But what does Tommy C think? Now you know it's indefensible. Moving on. Was that good?
Great. Great, yes.
All right, Barone. How does he say his name? Barone?
Brion?
Rion? I think he's a fan of the show. He's been around for a couple of years as far as... He's got like 100K or something. And he's the one that first made me aware of the most recent allegations. He and I probably knew it. I think he sent it to me first. And I like I said, it's just you go down a road, you can't do anything. But he did lose in his account posting it.
Yeah.
And he's seen this account that he remade seems to be being suppressed in some way, according to Drama Alert.
You know what I heard?
I trust Drama Alert more than I trust Hamas, okay?
Yeah.
But go ahead, Matt.
I heard, and this is the source is Smaggle Daggle, but apparently I'm Alex is the original source for the Sniper Wolf stuff. For the weird
I think he
stuff.
might be right. I did see something about I Am Alex, all right? In fact, I did see the video he recently made on Sniper Wolf. It's hysterical to listen to. There's nothing wrong with what he did. It's a lot of pearl clutching and the children type stuff, but there's nothing there's nothing you can really attack Alex on.
Yeah.
You can watch it and kind of laugh though. Because
it's just like, to me, it's like, we're back, baby. I'm out.
Yeah. You know what? Let's watch a little of it. Fuck it. I'm not attacking Alex at all for the content, by the way. Okay. I'm not going to attack him at all for the content. But let's just tell me if this doesn't sound weird to you. Let's get right to him. I don't care about this other stuff. You can figure out what she did on your own time.
Of Sniper Wolf committing what I can only call as crimes.
Looks
soliciting.
Like
Why would you I'm gonna find groomers and fucking have a mustache like one. Like what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, no, he looks like a gay beetle.
He looks like somebody I wouldn't let near my kids. Jesus, get rid of that mustache guy.
Of teenagers in a YouTube video that was uploaded nearly a decade ago that is sat on the platform with over 2 million views and is monetized. This video is horrifying. It's one of the worst things I've ever watched. I'm going to try and heavily blur as much of the stuff out as possible, but the video is on YouTube. I would suggest not going to watch it because frankly, it endangers the people who are in it. And it's just horribly...
That's why I'm hearing Barone got clipped from Twitter. That he didn't blur it out enough. In other words, he blurred out the stuff that needed to be blurred out.
But he didn't blur out the faces.
He didn't blur out the faces of the kids.
Yeah.
You know.
Horrific and wrong. It's disgusting.
He's back, baby!
We're here. We're back.
The fact that you thought that this was a good idea under the pretense of it being Omegle trolling, and when you uploaded the unedited footage to YouTube, is insanity. And I can't believe that you've managed...
It's actually kind of funny, because the old Amiga content was like this. Hey, guy, penis! Ah! And they switch. Remember the old edgy stuff? I gotta be honest with it, it's pretty funny. Not with kids.
To build a career where you've now been found to harass other content creators by doxing Jack's Films, turning up to his house, ordering ice cream to his house to try and goad him outside so you could harass him in person. You go back and you see this.
You wanted to goad him out of his house, you should have threw some bunch of money. And then he can run it out. Because that's what he's really mad about.
You know, children. You know, the stuff with Jack's Films crossed the line. That was insane. But this being
he's back.
Publicly uploaded to your YouTube channel shows kind of the insanity behind the
professional. The outrage is really Hamas alert. Didn't IMAX development Alex develop Down syndrome over the years? We're coming for him. That's not funny.
Mental case that you are.
I'm not watching it. Yeah, fucking shit. Care if it's blurred out or not.
The dangers that this could actually have, like what she's encouraging them to do, like the consequences to this could be life ending. Horrible. I mean, you are manipulating minors to commit sexual acts in return for something. This is a crime. And just because it's protected under trolling, Omegle trolling or irony, no way, Jose. I don't think I would hold up in a court of law.
I can't listen to fucking.
Has he got hair in the back?
I don't know what he's got going on. He's a weird dude, man.
Does it go down in the back? I'm trying to see. It looks like he's got like a bit of a bullet back there.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, it looks like he's someone who lives in a trailer park.
Yeah.
A millionaire.
Wow, I can't believe that's the fashion.
I can't believe he fucking still like it's like all these guys like John Swan, all of them like I could pro clutch on this stuff still. Like you have no credibility, but I have to admit I have watched this and he's not wrong. It's just that's the thing. They take these stories, they put out there, they're legitimately outrageous, and then they virtue signal about how outraged they are, and that's what gets everybody all pumped up because they're outraged too. And then they make it about themselves. So, I don't know. My opinion is if Sniper Wolf gave some 13-year-old boy a blowjob, she'd still get away with it at this point. F you, I'm Alex. I'll do what I want, Jose. I don't know.
And there is no two ways of slicing this.
He's put his hand through his hair. There's no two ways of slicing this.
It's nothing short of disgusting.
Just twerk together.
That's all he's gonna do. He's gonna say how fucking outraged he is. Nothing.
What's the comedy there? When you
this
say
is freebooting. like, watch this. This is Alex's content.
Say out loud how it is,
Jeez, he's disgusting. He's terrible. Fucking awful.
how it appears to be.
Oh, I can't believe this appears to be so disgusting. I'm outraged.
There's absolutely no way that YouTube can't take it.
Look at that hair. What is he, a fucking American white trash trailer park living scumbag? And that mustache?
1987?
Jesus. Looks like he's in a wanted poster.
Action on this.
God damn it.
Found to be doing stuff like this to children just makes me angry. After what we've had with the 8
You're angry? Look out.
passengers and the child abuse claims there,
All 5'1" of them's angry.
to then find a content creator here with over 20 million subscribers who has uploaded videos like this in the past, it just really demoralizes you. That this is
Making it about himself. You know what I would be demoralized about? Zap tie. You know what I would be demoralized about? That Australian kid you screwed over. You know what I would be demoralized? The fact that you have no credibility. That would demoralize me. You would fucking... You know who should be demoralized? Xander Hall. You guys should both go bowling.
He's one of the head speakers of content creators that YouTube brings out. Not people like Jax Films, who she then goes to harass. People like him, they should be the people who should be platformed. You know, people who have done nothing but make great content across YouTube for over...
And you should be the platforms. Like, get the fuck out of here. Whatever. He's not wrong, though. Not 100%. Cavo said something pretty wild, too. Should I do him dirty? No.
If you want. I thought... I could have sworn...
I do him dirty. I'm not going to be doing him dirty because he said it. Didn't I send that to you?
Yeah.
It's really funny. I'm doing this.
No, you didn't send it to me. You fucking showed
played
it
it
to
for
me
you?
in a shared screen. Yeah.
It's really funny. Hold on a second. Sorry, buddy. I'm just laughing at you. This is no ill will. I love Carlos to death. But he said something completely insane.
I truly...
What did he say?
So the real Sully G tweeted out, just talk to YouTube support and wow, have they changed their approach. They are actively changing the rules to protect Sniper Wolf. YouTube...
I don't know.
And you have to protect people...
No, 20 hours ago. This must have been the one before. This one... Was this the one? Was it yesterday? Yeah, he put out something. I should have it timestamped because he said something hysterical. Oh, Hackman. Another one. Hackman's my favorite. Yeah, I don't know if that one's it. One day ago. Yeah.
Are YouTube about...
I think I found it.
your family? You could easily lose your shit, storm outside and just start berating them, start asking what the hell they're even doing outside your house. And you know what? Considering Sniper Wolf's dangerous past, you know, she's been charged for armed robbery, wouldn't be a great idea. Someone who could take lessons from Jack's films and how to handle...
Stick him up!
I got you now, Jack.
This is why she's getting some support. Because there are too many people pearl clutching. And this is a criticism, fucking Pierce, not an attack. This is a criticism. Love you to death. I hope next time we go to England, you're very welcoming to me. But this stuff, it turns people off. Stick him up! I wouldn't have gone out there because I'm afraid she'd say I fucking... she comes back. She doesn't even have to say, like, you raped her or anything. She says something crazy like, he was looking at me really strangely. I was very uncomfortable. I wouldn't have gone out there either. But not because I thought she'd fucking put a gun in my face. And then, what's the real story with her armed robbery that got dropped? Let's get that out of the way. We looked that up yesterday.
It was, I gotta look it up again. I forgot.
She got into it with a cop, right?
Yeah, something like that.
And she swung at the cop or something, or assaulted her or something like that. And then they hit her with armed robbery, which is ridiculous. And it got dropped, rightfully so. It was something along those lines.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah. Was at a mall like 10 years ago or something. And we had it yesterday, too.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's not popping up for me.
We got to stop that. It's too much. See, I know what they do. I know what they're thinking. They're thinking, like, if I'm just a little bit over the top, it'll get people going, right? And this stuff will get out there. So
she hit a security guard and was in jail for 2 days. She posted an in-depth video explaining everything, but it's now deleted. However, it was archived in the video. She has explained that the loss prevention and security from the mall had grabbed her and accused her of shoplifting, and she resisted. They searched her car and took her bags and said it was stolen. She was taken to county jail where she suffered because she was allergic to gluten and was being stared at by the other girls. She was bailed out by her mother for $5,000. From what she said, they ended up changing her charge from a felony to a misdemeanor assault and was given 1 year probation, but she still insists that she didn't do anything wrong.
Sure, I'm sure she stole something. I'm sure she did something wrong. But what they did, she probably acted crazy. And the cop was like, I'll fix her ass. I'll charge her with a felony. I know it'll get dropped. It doesn't matter if it gets... See, cops don't care. Like, cops are doing their job when you get charged. Their job is to arrest you, okay? If the thing gets... That's up to the DA. oh, well, it doesn't hurt them. It only hurts a DA if they follow up a charge and lose it. So the DA probably looked at that. I'm not getting a fucking felony conviction on this. Get the fuck out of here. They probably did it to scare the shit out of her. Armed robbery. Stick him up! Give me the money, you fucking cocksucker, motherfucker! I'll kill you! I mean, she is a 100-pound woman. I mean, let's be real at the end of the day. And I think a lot of you guys, and look, I don't give a fuck what happens to her. What she did to Jack was out of fucking line. I don't think it's cool to have that kind of reach and say, oh, should I go in there? Oh, no, it's fucked up. But let's be honest here. It's not as dangerous as some of the people are portraying it is. It's really irresponsible. I was actually involved in Lufthansa heist. Jimmy Burke tried to whack me. Sniper Wolf. Come on. Jesus Christ. Sonny Francis did time because of fucking Sniper Wolf.
I ain't going back to jail.
Give me a break. Armed robbery with what? Those guns? those what did Hogan say? 6-inch pythons, some shit like that.
Yeah. 8-inch pythons, brother.
This is incredible to me. I really hate this fucking guy. I really do. I mean, I really don't hate as many people as I act like I hate. Like, I don't really hate Xander Hall, but I hate this guy, man. When someone jokes about doxing, YouTube, when a YouTuber internally doxes another YouTuber. Well, what about me? What about Speed? I made a joke about you. Try to get it striked. It's like your first instinct. So much so, like me and Nick were in bad shape at the time, and you ran to him. You ran to the community. Oh, this guy threatened to rape a girl. No, he didn't. Oh, God. A self-righteous asshole. Lord have mercy. I hope his career falls apart. I really do. Since when are fucking gaming YouTubers giving their opinion about anything? See, he thinks, like, I'll say something, and I don't care what you do with it. You can say, that guy's a fucking idiot. He was just fucking went to basic training. He thinks he's something. Fuck him. I'll ignore it. Fair enough. These guys, they think they're entitled to be taken seriously. I don't care if you take me seriously or not.
Yeah, that's the problem with this community.
Guys, if you think about it, I'm going to make a criticism of Tom now. With the whole pyrocynical thing, I think the thing that really got him all balled up is people didn't take the initial video, which is good, by the way, on pyrocynical, as seriously as he thought he was entitled to be taken seriously about it. People were like, yeah, that's fucked up. Pyro's fucked up, but they didn't want to cancel him. And then Tom, it didn't have the impact that he expected. So he tried to sweeten it up a bit. It always gets everybody in trouble. And the same thing with Xander Hall. You know, maybe there's something there with the Israelis going too far. I don't think so. But maybe there is. I don't know. I'm just one fucking guy. I don't know if I know everything. Xander Hall does. So I'm going to just sit there and say like tens of millions, like it's nothing. Like tens of millions of people are going to be dead. Get the fuck out of here. They need nuclear fucking weapons. That's the only way you'd be right. Well, yeah, I guess if they did drop a lot of nukes, maybe people would turn on the Jews. Tommy, you might be right. We spent the day at Asmund Gold's house? Say who?
Oh, yeah, I thought you might want to check that out. Because you've heard the stuff about his house being like a
what a
mess.
shithole. It's exactly. I thought that was like this is me again thinking everybody's Andy Kaufman. I thought this is a part of the mystique. You know, no, it's real.
Well, you think he has like one messy room and then the rest of the house is like super clean?
Yes, that's what I like to tell myself with multimillionaires. He's actually, here's the thing about Asmongold, old Bucky Beaverface. He is an excellent podcaster. He's an excellent YouTuber. He's a great game guy. He's a fantastic streamer. He's earned everything. But he just can't do dishes. You know?
I mean, like, if you think about it, what, he's a guy who played World of Warcraft his whole life, you know?
Yeah,
what,
fair enough.
like,
That's a big ass cricket.
He's no phony.
yeah, no, this dude's too legit.
This
too
guy's
legit.
legit.
Is that real?
No, it's
Oh, I thought that was real.
Yeah, me
not.
too.
You have so. Dude, your sink
You want
is
to try it?
crazy. No, this is fine.
Yeah, I usually don't use that one.
Wait. Oh, no.
You know, he's probably like, chicks still bang me. What are you talking about, Callahan? I'm getting laid left and right. Like, I have a shitty
Yeah.
house. I don't have to clean my house.
Yeah.
And he's kind
They
of,
get naked.
he wouldn't be wrong. He wouldn't be wrong.
They-
You could have a shitty house like that with a millionaire, too. She'd still blow you, for sure.
Yeah, they
For
get
sure.
naked and lay right under those moldy covers, you know?
Damn right.
This has been used.
Yeah, I use it pretty regularly. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, it looks like I'm going to meet Dankula.
Oh, man, that's great.
Hand soak?
Yeah.
How long have been
Is this house going to be like this?
Like a day.
Oh, okay.
I hope
Yeah,
not.
it's actually not that bad. And,
Dust in the pan, you're lying.
I don't think I'm going over his house. I think he's going to meet up with him.
Is this the same
Yeah.
kitchen you cook in?
yeah.
Why is it? Am I crazy?
I think it's going to be short. Take pictures, say hello. Bye.
think
Grab
we'll
a
waste-
eat, that sort of thing.
smaller than you thought it was gonna be.
Rooms look bigger on
He's really doing me a favor. I'm not friends with Dankula by any means. I'm friendly via DMs, and I'm a huge fan. So this is more of a like. It's like he's doing a personal meetup for me. You know,
Yeah.
'cause I'm a huge fan.
I mean, like, this is nuts. Because, like, just me and you in this whole kit, it fills the whole thing up. Holy fuck, that's the craziest thing I've ever seen. How long those been soaking for?
They're not soaking.
Oh, okay.
There's no water.
Okay, so if you wanted the fork and knife right now, where would you get it from?
Right here.
Sick.
I have these. Yeah, I have these right here.
That's crazy. Ooh.
Oh, you've got cream soda, a bunch of condiments.
Those have been there
This
for like a
fridge
long time.
actually
I
is
wouldn't
pretty
recommend
clean.
eating those.
Okay. Oh, dude, what about
No
your
way.
spicy ketchup? That's clutch. Oh,
Yeah.
the Trix yogurt,
How
too.
old are these oats?
That's gotta be at least like 15, 20 years. Oh, you got your dried blood on top of the ceiling, too. Look at all that. See that?
No,
No?
that's not it. That could be some wasp poison, because there used to be wasps that would get up there and I'd spray them down.
Yeah, he's for real.
This
He's
is
got a
the
real life.
TV. My ex-girlfriend left here. Works totally fine. I just don't know what to do with
I
it.
refuse to believe
These are
Charlie
pillows
wears a
that
white
mold on
t-shirt
them, so I threw them out of my room.
all fucking day.
And that's my bathroom. It's
I
actually
believe
so
it.
bad that I did clean it
Really?
up.
No,
This is
I don't
the
think
only
he's a
thing
slob.
cleaned up.
Nah, I
This
believe
over
it.
here was actually that bad, so that is
Charlie?
cleaned up. This is
Yeah.
my other room.
The white
This is
shirt,
my
yeah.
kid. And this is my bedroom. This is generally where I sleep.
Yo, the nest. It's real.
Well, I actually had to get rid of most things out of the nest
That's
because they
How-
were moldy. They
How
were
old is he?
33?
moldy.
Do you actually sleep down here or you just sleep upstairs in your room?
I go like this.
Dude, he sleeps with women in there. You imagine that?
Yeah.
But they take 2 showers. One before and one after.
Just like this. Oh, shit. I got my pillow. Yep.
Dude, you're not 15, man. God damn it.
Well, you can live like that.
I
You can
have
live
one
like he's
room
15.
like this, and I do keep it reasonably clean.
Very comfy and cozy.
Oh my God, look at the wall. Ah, what's going on there?
Why you got all those, but you always wear the same damn shirt?
Well, I haven't moved them. Like, what else am I gonna do with them? Like, damn. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't clean anything up, so I figured I'd give you guys the authentic experience.
You clean
And
it.
then-
I don't think you had to.
The main place. This is where I'm usually at. This is my room. Let's see. I actually got this desk at Office Max. This is like a bunch of like random stuff I have here.
This guy's a
This was
millionaire.
a whiteboard that I would
Yep.
put a list of things that I had to do in World of Warcraft.
Imagine how much money he's saving, though.
Chair,
He's
and that's
not
the
spending
other
it
chair.
on, like,
I got the
Funko
sofa.
Pops or something.
Yeah.
It was like nearby.
Yeah, it looks like most of the shit he had for years.
Yeah.
You know?
I got it. It was on the side of the road. We like put it halfway on the car. Same with this one, and then I
He has a Liverpool. Hold on a second. I'm going to go back. Oh, Blackpool. Oh, okay.
held it for like 2 miles while I took it back to the house. Let's see. I have this.
The only thing disgusting I have is my keyboard because I fucking cat. That thing's disgusting.
board. I have like 10 different blankets here that I kind of just have in a giant pile. I just pretty much pull it all over myself, and then I've got
Halo
all
Reach,
these...
didn't it come out in 2010?
What?
Didn't Halo Reach come out in 2010? Or 9?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
There's sofa cushions. There's another sofa that I got rid of, but I kept the cushions because I wanted to be able to make a sofa cushion igloo. I never got enough.
Oh, God.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let's just make sure to Twitch Prime so you can afford it.
Let's see. What else is there? Oh, this is my plaque for getting 100,000 subs on YouTube. I have a million one. I don't know where the plaque is. Maybe I lost it.
Asshole.
Oh, it's a bird. That's pretty much my house. This is where I live.
It's cozy, I think.
With like,
It's cozy.
Yeah.
it's 90% filled up with fucking garbage, bro. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy.
Maybe 99.
Well, out of curiosity, why do you have thousands of dollars just laying around?
Oh, I figured.
I did that as a
figured.
visualization. It's fake money. I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's
burn
fake?
a $20 bill every single time I do a 10 pull,
I wonder if that's real. And he just said that because somebody robbed this place.
just to show how many.
If you have money in there, you better get out of there now.
How many of them I waste.
Jesus Christ, I mean, chill, bro.
She opened the thing up.
Oh, that shit's happened like 10 times.
What the?
This is better than any
used to
MTV
have
Cribs episode I've ever seen,
stuff in there.
except Redman's. Redman's is the best. He had a doorbell, it didn't work.
But then it's like kind of a pain in the ass to take the stuff that was in there and put it back in there. So I just kind of didn't do that.
You know what the sad part is? He totally reminds me of a buddy of mine back home. Like, I've had plenty of friends like him.
I was looking at the Nature Valley bar box you got here, and I was like, how can anybody eat these without it exploding the dust all over it? And then I see it all over your keyboard.
Rats, like dead rats, because you kept talking about the dead rats. I haven't
threw
seen
'em
a
away.
single. Oh,
Yeah, I threw them away.
that was
Gentlemen.
so nice.
There's an area where a dead rat decayed the carpet. I could show you, but that's about it.
I mean, if I had his money and I was single, all I would be doing is streaming and banging my brains out.
Yeah.
And he can't even do that.
You get Me Too'd so quick, Tommy.
But see, you know why? Yes, I would, and I think I'd embrace it. I'd take the initial hit, and then if my content was as good as him, I don't think it would matter.
Right.
And I don't think I would get Me Too'd. But see, I would be. See, like, I could. See, here's another thing too. If a girl says no to me, I can get a no before she says no. I've learned that a long time ago. None of these guys can figure that shit out. Like, hey, you want to come out tonight? Maybe. All right. If you change your mind, let me know. That's literally. It's gonna be tougher to Me Too me, but they're probably gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
Destiny was he? You know what? I'd be like Destiny. I'd have every time I went out, I'd have to have all my bases covered and shit.
Yeah.
Because every time somebody Me Too's Destiny, it turns out it's utter horse shit, and it's almost wild that he's like ready for it.
Destiny should teach a class.
Yeah. Yeah. Here it is. Destiny banging broads 101. First lesson: wear a wire. You know, wear a wire. There you go.
You're streaming, so she will consent to be recorded. So there you go. That's your out.
Yeah.
Right there?
No, that's...
You know what? Here's another thing that could avoid Me Too's. Go on dates. Don't let them stay the night. Here, I wouldn't want to be embarrassed to have a girl fucking come here.
Somebody threw up there or something. I don't remember. So, yeah,
Destiny basically swims with man-eating sharks every
Yeah,
day.
he does. He's a hero.
I don't know, buddy. I'm kind of hungry. You want to cook me something? Or?
We're gonna do the steaks.
Yeah, you want to cook a potato or something?
Potato.
Yeah, I'd be lit.
I don't know how he's thin either. I'm sure he doesn't eat good. But when I was
No, he
young,
doesn't.
I was young.
My friends and I, we used to steal trays from Taco Bell. So you guys actually have the trays from Taco Bell to eat off.
He's a kid forever. But he knows WoW. Oh God, there's another.
I think his parents were hoarders, and this
I
is
don't
just
think
like,
so. I think he made enough money and they moved the fuck out.
No,
And
fair
they
enough.
left this shit to him. Oh God.
To the smell. Well, it smells like old house, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't
called
smell
mold.
like trash or rotting anything, honestly.
Yeah, no, I don't have any trash in the house. I mean, I do. Like, I mean, there's definitely some trash, but
Don't you say you don't have any trash in the house?
well, what I mean is like not designated trash, right? I mean, you could make the argument that like 95% of everything in the house is trash, which Tectone you did. I think that you're right. But I'm not trying to actively throw those things away. It's just, you know, it is what it is.
I respect it, man.
Why? I don't.
He has no shame. He doesn't care. No matter how much you say how much disgusting is, no matter how much you say how messy he is, or how much of a fucking disgusting person he is for living like this, he doesn't care. This is
It's not like he's crying on YouTube like, I'm so lonely.
No, he's happy. Like, you can tell he's kind of like he's happy.
He does seem a little more together than most of them.
Yeah.
You know. I'm not saying that he has to fucking buy a Tesla and you know, flex. I don't think I would flex if I had.
But
that
where
kind of
would you?
money.
Where have you seen people who live like shit and people come in and like with cameras and they're like, oh yeah, they start freaking out. This guy's just like, yeah,
You don't give a fuck.
this is it. Yeah,
This is who I am.
he's not even embarrassed. It's crazy.
Nobody yelled at him growing up. You can tell. Nobody yelled at him. Nobody told him he's a fucking disgusting pig. I was constantly told I was a disgusting pig.
This is an optimal gamer within his nest.
Did I ever tell you the first time we had to clean the basic training barracks? They all ran us upstairs. You fucking filthy fucks. You're disgusting. Your mother's been picking up for you. A lot of you are 18, but none of you are adult. You can't take care of yourself. You're disgusting. Your asshole is probably fucking dirty. You can't shower. You don't know how to wipe your ass. And for the next 15 fucking minutes, you're going to clean this entire place. 15 minutes? What? Everybody starts running around, punching each other, trying to wipe this, wipe that. And I'll never forget this. Somebody had the brains to get, or maybe he's yelled at too, a mop and a bucket, and they filled up the mop and they put the soap in there real quick, and it's so all of a sudden the drill sergeant comes in exactly after 15 minutes. The place is worse than it was when we left, and he's like, toe the fucking line, you know. And then he continues to tell us how worthless we are, how our parents have failed us, right? And every time he like walks back and forth, just like you'd see in that fucking movie,
Full Metal Jacket.
Yes, and he's so picture Full Metal Jacket, but picture a big bucket full of dirty, soapy water in the middle, and he walks by it, and every time he walks by it, you're saying to yourself, for God's sakes, do not throw that on the floor. And he does. So then 15 lectures later, and then he goes, so we're going to get back and this place is going to be clean. And he starts to goes, and he's like, get back to it, right? And then he goes, oh yeah. And you guessed it. And he picks up the fucking thing and throws it halfway across the fucking room. And I'm like, ugh. Nobody ever did that to fucking Asmund Gold. Florian Gold. No one did that to him. No one humiliated it. Some humiliation is necessary. Otherwise, you get a house like this. Porn star Mia Khalifa income frozen by Pornhub. Support for Hamas. You know, I kind of wonder the donation. See, I don't think Hamas isn't listed as a terrorist organization, so they can't freeze your bank account for donating to them. Fuck. I don't care about that whore. What's this? Oh.
More Christine Weston Chandler.
Oh, it's probably fucking music. Yes, it is. Damn it. We can't play it. I hope I'm gonna claim for that shit.
Did we debut?
I can't play any of it because it's all fucking. I could tell.
I just kind of put it there as a joke, anyways.
Yeah. It's too bad.
Jesus Christine Weston Chandler Sonic you Prime.
Well, he's out.
She's back.
second coming of the ultimate miracle. Wow, Christian knows how to keep his fucking house straighter than goddamn Asmund Glory and Gold.
Asmund Gold, yeah.
It's much cleaner. Beware all toxic haters, sinners, and darkest demonics, for I am Jesus. Christian, Weston, Chandler, Sonichu. Ugh, but he gacked all over it. Gross. Onisia's lawyer dropped him.
I hope you're happy. You completely destroyed all of my pride.
Who is that?
That's Billy. That's the first girl.
Oh, okay.
You told me to get a tattoo saying I'm a liar, like a stamp. You told me to shave my head. You told me to dye my hair green, shave off my eyebrows, and get an ugly tan. Like, is that not to you? Do you think that's a fair trade for me telling you that that's what you think is okay? I betrayed your trust?
Onision was blackmailed, slandered, framed,
What was that?
I don't know.
Canceled, robbed, and falsely persecuted, and now it appears that the same people who wrongfully hurt Onision are committing perjury and fraud to simultaneously Google and YouTube out of hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I bet his house is clean too.
Sarah and Regina's have real, measurable, verifiable, proven wrongful damages, as proven in this video. Money.
You know another thing would happen to Onision. He got canceled because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I have yet to see anything criminal that he did. Yet to. I have a bunch of unverifiable allegations. That's it. But I mean, it's like this couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. And the way he treated Repsion over the last 10 years, it's almost like he deserves it for that alone.
Is the root of all evil. For legal reasons, all content within this video and associated with the publisher of this video is to be considered a perspective or alleged. Decide for yourself what you think based on the facts and evidence. You may remember that Onision did his 100th
He's a Turok cat.
Goodbye video when a lawsuit was filed earlier last year.
How old is he?
Repsion, I think early 30s.
I really can't make fun of these, Jack. I like Turok too, but I wouldn't wear the hat.
He disappeared off of social media. I mean, absolutely quiet. There has not been a peep, a post, a nothing of nothing ever since Sarah and Regina filed a
his last name is a town over by me. You know that?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Lawsuit on him. I'm here today with a very quick update about that. For anyone who wants reference, you can just go to pacer.com, look up the case number, and you can access all these documents yourself. As of this month, October, Onision is back in the public eye again. We almost got 9 months, 10 months of absolute silence.
We got 2 fucking years. What are you talking about? I've heard of it all.
You see, the only reason that now he's speaking up again is because what you're looking at right here is specifically the order by the court where his lawyer, which is Michelle M. McLean and Bullhouse Hosty.
This happened to me. I got one of these letters once.
I don't know, whatever. They submitted a legal letter to withdraw legal counsel for defendant.
Yeah, because he's calling up and yelling at him. And this is what happened to me, because I called up and yelled at my lawyer, and he did the same fucking thing. And the new lawyer that took over got my divorce done within the next 6 months. You know how long it was going up until that point? 5 years.
Right?
Years.
Yeah.
5 years. From 2010 to 2015. I finally had enough in 2015. I fucking, you need to get to fucking work. This is dragging on forever. Nothing's going. My kid's getting fucked up. And it's like, I got this letter in German. And then I got this other guy who the only reason I took him because he's like walking distance from my house. And he got the whole thing wrapped up in fucking months. And you know what he did?
I have a very important question, Tommy.
Sure.
Was he Jewish?
No, he's German, Czech Republic.
Would have been funny.
It would have been great if he was Jewish. Clean? He might have been, come to think of it. If he was, it was like he was half. His father was from the Czech Republic and Jewish.
You should have said yes just for the joke.
Probably just for the joke. I think.
James.
Fucking, like from All in the Family with Archie.
Yeah.
You know.
Jackson.
There's a reference for the kids. Hello, fellow kids. I watch All in the Family. Suzanne Summers just passed away. She was hot.
Yeah, I want to go on After Hours and be like, yo, guys, did you hear the news? Suzanne Summers
passed away. She was Meathead's wife.
You ever watch Step by Step in the early 90s?
I'm talking about the 70s.
We're 2 generations of old.
Yeah, I know.
You're Three's Company.
Yeah, you're old now, and I've been old for 20 years.
And defendant Lucas Jackson. For those of you who may be confused, Lucas Jackson is Onision's husband, who used to be, I don't even want to get into that conversation. They've changed their name a lot. I think they're a man. I don't know. I don't want to be insulting, but it really makes me...
Why? Who cares?
You wonder here, okay? Let's realistically...
Hey, I heard he broke up with his girlfriend, too.
Yeah, she put out a tweet.
Yeah, what'd she say?
Saying that they
don't
have
talk about it.
I'm staying out of it. Staying out of it.
I'll talk about it all I want.
I got pulled in the middle of this shit before I've learned my lesson.
I didn't learn anything. I learned that I can say whatever the fuck I like. Say what I like. It's really surprising, though. I thought they were going to get married.
Think about this. Let's give it a little brief synopsis of his overall history, James Jackson Onision. Him having an openly web form of people...
Gets rid of that girl and goes back to what he does best, Onision videos.
Fuck yeah. Let's make some money, boys.
Yeah!
Images them in very scantily clad clothing when they're underage. This is somebody who had multiple different people move in with him who were minors. This is somebody...
I hate multiple different. I fucking hate it. I hate when people say that. I heard a fucking congressman say it the other day.
What, multiple different?
Multiple's enough. Oh.
Somebody who blasted and made...
I guess. Multiple different. It sounds like a teenager's talking.
A video about somebody going through the process of having an abortion that was not publicly known. He blasted that.
The fact that you put such private information online for everyone to see, that was so...
Did Roll by Jane do her tattoos? They're pretty nice. Yeah.
confidential. I've told 5 people.
This girl dated Drew.
Really?
Yeah, back in the day.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Lucky her. She was a model.
Internet, because you're you're the worst human being I have ever experienced.
I've met worse than Onision.
Like, I've never met someone so and
Need a murderer.
so up and so willing to just destroy people's lives just because they're insecure about something.
Well, that's probably true.
I just can't get over the fact that you're that person. Like, that's how low you had to stoop just to try to prove that you're right.
This is somebody who moved in a minor into his house and then coerced him.
Well, you really can't blame him to prove that he didn't do anything criminal.
Yeah.
You know, you can't really blame him on that. He is a piece of trash, but...
Forced them to make an apology video on YouTube saying that she was not in a relationship with the husband and him.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah, and recently I've seen some allegations against my friend Kai regarding me, and I just came to make my statement since I see a lot of people talking for me, but people are saying that we had sexual conversations.
Enough. I don't care.
Yeah, it's just a rehash of 2020, basically.
Yeah. Be funny if Raw White Janes and Onision's ex-girlfriend hook up. When they start making videos on Repsion, and they start making videos on Repsion.
Oh gosh.
Let's see how this goes.
Not just my perspective.
By the way, Piers Morgan had this is how you know Hassan's stupid. All right, Piers Morgan only puts people in opposition to him that are fucking brain dead. You know why? To get an easy victory. That's what he does. All right. I like Piers. I like watching it, but it's just kind of like watching, dunking on feminists in the old days, like by 2015, 16. That's what he does. So, like, the fact that this jerk-off was invited on was probably, I haven't heard this yet, but it's probably for the, guaranteed something like this is going to happen. Like, I swear to God, he said to me, so, who do we got today? Well, we got this moron millionaire Twitch streamer, and he says a dumb thing a minute. Get him on!
Not just my perspective on the matter. I'm just a, dumb idiot with a Twitch stream who is live reacting to the news and trying to make sense of everything as it's ongoing. I usually have a policy of not covering breaking news. And
Yeah, they found out the whole thing was horseshit. I was talking to Nick, and he was like, God, I'm pretty sure the Israelis bombed that hospital. I'm like, I don't care if they fucking did. For all you know, there's weapons in there, you know? God, I mean, people don't remember. We used to blow up mosques all the time, but we had to take fire from them. You know, if we took fire, it was no longer a mosque. It didn't fall under that. If it, you know, I mean, or if you were hiding out in there, then you had to go in, I think. I don't think you bomb if they're hiding out in yeah, I think no, you could. But if they shot at you, if they had even a sneaking suspicion that there were arms there, goodbye, mosque. Goodbye. So I guess this is him talking about because they were all ready to pro clutch over the hospital bomb. It looks like it was a rocket that failed, and it looks like it may have hit a parking lot. Definitely hurt people, but not hundreds. Everybody, but you know, of course, you know, Hassan's gonna believe Hamas. You know,
not just my perspective on the matter. I'm just a dumb idiot with a Twitch stream who.
That's why you're on. That's why you're on Piers Morgan.
Is live reacting to the news and trying to make sense of everything.
No, you're not. You got a fucking agenda to push. Let's be honest here. It's okay. You know, a lot of people think you have an agenda. It's not a bad thing to have an agenda. It's a bad thing to pretend you don't and have one.
I usually have a policy of not covering breaking news,
because
and sometimes that policy is violated. But ultimately, I am not held up by the same journalistic standards, even though I think I do a much better job than most other news outlets.
You're one of the worst, even by our standards. You're one of the worst
in general. So
you're one of the worst. Well, you think after saying something that stupid, like jumping on that bandwagon so quick. I know what happened. That the senator from, or the congressman from Minnesota, she wouldn't lie. No, she got the same source you did, Hamas. You know, if they would designate them terrorists, and I don't know if they are or not, I think they could fucking throw him out of the country. You know that?
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
So, not just my...
whatever. I not just my perspective on it. Everybody else was saying it too. I just did what everybody else did. God. Next time you look in that mirror, thank God or whatever fucking demon you worship that you're good looking. Because that's the only thing you got going for you. Unbelievable. This isn't new, is it?
I don't know.
I don't think it is.
I just saw it on Twitter.
This is funny though.
So there's these fucking people that are like, well, you're a public personality, so these kinds of things
No,
happen.
he's talking about me. Because he was sitting there whining, this is going too far. After he used to dunk on feminists.
And man, I'm just letting you know, I really hope that you and I never encounter IRL. Because what I'll do is I'll just fucking backhand you. And I really don't care if you're like 4'11" or fucking 7'9". It doesn't bother me whatsoever. I'll fucking backhand you.
Just threatening people online. It's so funny.
If you come over and fucking talk to me like that. Don't ever fucking come and tell me that, oh, I did.
Don't worry. No one's going to talk to you because nobody cares about you anymore.
I should be able to just fucking take this because I'm a public personality. Suck my fucking dick. Nobody deserves this kind of abuse. It's fucking absurd that it keeps fucking happening and that it's fucking just ran a fucking train on my fucking channel for no fucking reason. You guys are shitters. Seriously. And everyone that enables this kind of fucking behavior, shitters. Seriously.
You can come back. I don't play. This is from a couple of years ago. I don't think. Is Chris an arc? He probably put this up as a joke.
Probably.
Is Chris out there? Chris is a big fan.
I haven't seen him in the chat.
Shitters. You not in the chat? Oh. Yeah, that's from a couple of years ago. He put that up as a goof. Sneeko, keynote speaker at Nick Fuentes rally. Hispanics for whites.
I didn't put this one in here.
But like when I was like 14, I thought I was gay. I watched gay porn. It's not for me.
Yeah, it's not for you. All right.
It's not for me. I saw,
fair enough.
Bro, I went to...
You gave it a shot. Didn't work. I like the pussy.
I went to a gay nightclub with my gay friends. Like, I went to go visit my friend in Massachusetts. Like, let's go to a club. It was a gay club. I'm not complaining. But I saw a muscular dude twerking glitter off of his back. And I know that I'm not gay. It was... Congratulations. I was laughing very like seeing.
That reminds me of the Candace. She's not my favorite person in the world either, but it reminds me of that Candace Owens thing recently. Did you see this?
You think he grabbed his phone and was like, "Hey, mom, guess what?
I'm not gay. Hey, congratulations, Candace Owens. She did something. Said something funny with one of these guys recently. Yeah, watch this one.
Now it's time for Lefty.
No, I'll get it. I know where it is. I've seen it. She puts it at the end because it's the coolest clip. All the other clips are stupid. Watch this.
Hello. What do you have to say to the trans students on this campus who actively feel victimized by your presence here today?
Life's tough. Get a helmet, man. I'm too pregnant for this. Next question.
Somebody's been listening to Dennis Leary. That was his line, wasn't it? Life fucking sucks. Get a helmet. I thought I was going to be center fielder for the New York Yankees. Didn't work out. Or the Boston Red Sox. That's what I thought. That's too fucking funny. All right, let's get to the main course. The main course. Is my fucking shit working now?
I got the screenshots in your DMs.
Yeah, I know. I got to, because, well, that worked. I think the shit's back. Woo, let's go back. Let's go back and get them screenshots. Ooh. Now to the main course. That's not it. That's not it. All right. So Wavy wrote, my platform lets me get away with anything starter pack. And then what happened? So she wrote, I am vehemently against doxing, especially as someone who has been doxed, swatted, and stalked for years. This comparison is unnecessary. More joke cops. You know, goddamn. And I don't want to be a part of your women can get out of anything agenda. I sincerely hope that. What else she write?
Let me see. I'll get in a second. I sincerely hope that YouTube helps Jack.
No. You don't want to be a part of it. Well, so what? Guess what you are. You're allowed to be used in a joke, you fucking... I mean, like, I don't know. Everybody thinks that I'm a complete controlling bitch. This tweet doesn't help.
What if she would have said, like, yo, I get this as a joke, and I don't mind, but I just want to point out that I'm definitely against doxing,
Then we wouldn't be talking about it, would we?
Yeah.
We wouldn't be talking about it. But women get away with everything agenda. You get away with tons, lady. You fucking bitch, you moan and lie like a little girl and get your way. You keep doing it until you get your fucking way. Who are you kidding? You're not a strong woman. You're just a baby, a whiner. My tweet had nothing to do with being a woman. Actually, did he? Hold on. Yeah, he didn't say anything about women.
No.
Hey, listen, if a few guys would get away from some bullshit, I'm sure maybe would have been happy to put it in there. It just appears that women get away with whatever they want on Twitch. Unless they fight with Twitch, and then they'll find their... Who's the girl that... Amaranth? Is that what the one?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she fought the law. I find her more respectable.
Yeah.
My tweet had nothing to do with being a woman. Let me make that clear. The point was both you and Sniperhood are faces of respective platforms. That's the truth. And because you have large influence, internal connections with these platforms, you get special treatment. Others wouldn't. Bingo. Bang. Boom. Bip. You're gone. And another thing is, it's a joke. It doesn't need to be fact-checked. I don't want to be a part. So what? I don't want that. It's something I don't want. I'm not I hate people telling me that I'm controlling and I'm bossy. So you better never do that again. You know? I don't want. My daughter. I don't want to do that. You know what happened when I got that? They beat my ass. I don't want to go to church. Do you want to keep all your teeth? Go to church. Suck. probably why I'm fucking atheist now, though. In fairness. I think that's all we got. Calls?
Yep.
I'm gonna be gone for a while,
yeah.
guys.
That's it, man.
Shit, man.
God, I gotta tell you, man, that Pierce Morgan Hassan thing was just fucking dull.
Yeah, you know what it looks like to me? He knows what an idiot he made it himself, so he dialed it back. Because Pierce isn't gonna counter. Pierce isn't gonna counter you unless you make a complete idiot. So, because the reason he was there was to make an idiot himself. So he said yes, conceded on everything. If I had to guess, right? And then
no. He was like, well, you're misrepresenting everything that I state, even though it's like word for word.
Well, so he did. Okay, so that's why he was on.
Yeah, and like what you call it, like Pierce gives even goes back on like Hassan because like 2 days earlier he's like saying that Pierce Morgan's a propagandist, saying that he's for Israel.
No, that's not what I meant. You're misrepresenting it.
Yeah, exactly.
You're misrepresenting me word for word.
But then even like Pierce Morgan had to be like, no, I even said that I'm not even a Netanyahu fan. I even said that there's been higher deaths in Palestine this year than any other year. So I was like, oh shit.
Okay.
Guess you don't pay attention to Pierce Morgan at fucking all. But I just love that clip that you all saw. That was beautiful.
Which one?
The one where he's like, "I'm just an idiot Twitch streamer."
Yeah,
and
I know.
Sometimes
you are.
I may get things wrong. I might get things wrong.
He didn't come off on the front foot there.
But he's like, I doesn't get held to the same journalistic standards, but he will go after journalists to be like, "Is this the journalistic standards?" I'm like, dude, you're even teaching your audience this shit. That's even the worst part.
I'm just an idiot. You used to be on the fucking Young Turks and you presented yourself like a reporter. I know that didn't go well because everybody thought you were a moron. They used to, you used to have a blast with him. If you remember, atheism is unstoppable, right? And I don't agree with everything he has to say by far. I do enjoy his content, but he made an almost entire channel just goofing on him while he was on the Young Turks. I mean, like. Chang says dumb stuff, but it's like you can't resist doing Hassan. It was so funny. They did that. You remember that? I think they did an interview of Hassan on. I think it was No Jumper or something.
Yeah, No Jumper.
Yeah, it was on No Jumper or something, but it wasn't like the podcast. It was like a profile. And it was so narcissistic and stuff like that. It was unbelievable. They were just goofing on him. Like, it was too funny.
Probably really hurt his ego at that time.
I had never heard the term himbo before. And I said something, and one of my Twitter followers, right, are you saying that Hassan's a himbo? And I'm like, I've never heard that one before. And I'm like, yes, I guess that's exactly what I'm saying.
But like the one other thing about that whole Israel thing for Hassan was like he doesn't want to believe now either side's news organization. He wants to trust a third party.
I bet that won't stop him from saying something stupid.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, you're still gonna say it. You're still gonna say like these weird numbers.
That's the thing too. I'm finding a lot of people do this, and some people are sincere, but I'm talking about the ones that aren't. You get a situation like this, right? And Israel goes back at Palestine, and then all of a sudden is like, well, I'm against both sides, right? Yeah, you're copping out because there is a right and wrong. I mean, let's be real here.
Yeah, no.
You know what? I'll take the risk. And I'll say the Israelis have every right to bomb the shit out of that place. And they have every right to go room to room until every member of Hamas is annihilated. And if somebody gets in their way, that's collateral damage and an unfortunate result of a war that they started.
Yeah, I just said simply that I'll just listen to anything that's war-related, news-related when it comes to Tommy C's channel because I ain't fucking listening to anybody else because they're all fucking retarded.
I don't know anything. I was not a combat soldier. I don't know nothing. This is nothing to do with anything that I learned in the military. I could tell you how the military works day to day. That's the only thing I can fucking tell you. All right. And yeah, you're probably right. I know more than they do, but there's no special insight here. It's simple fucking morals. I'm not, first of all, I've never been anti-war, even though I'm not too happy about what's going on in
Ukraine, Russia,
and I wish they would find a way to fucking make that right, so we all don't end up in a nuclear war, and we could do it here. And this thing drags on, and we're just sending them money forever. I'm gonna bitch about that too.
Yeah.
But right now, after what they did, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, they said that that's what he said about. Oh, you're against the war in Ukraine, which isn't exactly true. I think they have every right to defend themselves after what Russia did.
Absolutely.
I think there's just more. I think there's more fucking geopolitics to criticize there in that situation, because I really think that could have been avoided. I totally think that could have been avoided.
Probably, but like the one thing though is that like, and like the thing that I saw on Twitter about the whole Israel thing, about that hospital. Oh my God, Destiny waited and then like talked about the news.
They
as,
want
like,
they want Palestinians to die. So because they think it helps them win. And I tell you how I know this, and the left does this. When all right, this is actually I don't think I was in the military when this happened, but I felt the effects of it when I was in. When Abu Ghraib happened, MSNBC continued to report about it well over a year after it happened, well after everybody got sentenced for it, right? So I'm definitely not saying don't report on it because it might endanger American lives. But I remember when the thing was wrapped like a bow and done and they got rid of a general, this is when I was in. And I'll never forget Chris Matthews on MSNBC. There was a rumor that more pictures would come out. And it's like, well, now this is dangerous because any kind of goodwill we had with the Iraqi people was flushed down the toilet with the first Abu Ghraib incident, right? So more stuff coming. It's just going to get more Americans killed, more soldiers killed. And the smile that came over that man's face, because to him, it was like, that means we're going to do damage to Bush. Like, they need dead people to do damage. I'll never forget when I was in Iraq, and, fuck the Turkish government, Nancy Pelosi was pissing and moaning about the Turks not, even though they had done it 3 other times. What was the fucking atrocity that they committed in World War I? Against the, I can't remember.
Indians?
No, the Indians, you dummy. Armenians. Right, yeah, the Armenian genocide. Now, first of all, the Armenian genocide was done by the Ottoman Empire, which is, at that point, done almost 100 years. So about 98 years after the Ottoman Empire has been disassembled, right? The Turks were on record as saying this is a terrible genocide. They did all the German apology horseshit, right? So we were getting, and I was up in the north in Iraq, and they were running, a lot of, we needed them as an ally. And Nancy Pelosi was talking about that the Turks have to apologize again for the 50th time about the Armenian genocide. And finally, I think it was Erdogan. He wasn't the dictator at the time, but he was working on it. He's like, you know what? You keep doing this. We're your ally. We're going to stop allowing the trucks go over the border to Iraq. And they did for a week. They did. They said no more. And I remember there was a bunch of trucks stuck in in Cobb Spiker for like a week or two. Like they just kept piling up because they had nowhere to go. They couldn't go back. They couldn't go. The new ones couldn't come in because of Nancy Pelosi, because she was trying to make it more difficult so there'd be more casualties so she could criticize Bush. So Assad's no different. Ooh, bunch of Palestinians got killed in the hospital. Hooray!
That is something that fucking Pierce even brought out. He was like, "You're hoping that it was Frank. You were hoping it."
I am a heartless motherfucker, and I don't care what they fucking do to get that job done, right? But I don't want anybody to get killed. If I can help, I know it's not possible, it's not feasible. If there was some kind of perfect world where you could surgically do that, yeah, I'd be all for it. Not Hassan.
100%.
Yeah.
I'd be for that.
And I am heartless as fuck. I don't give a fuck. I know full well kids are getting killed over there. And I don't give a rat's ass if it fixes the situation. A rat's ass. Because you know why? They fucking bond. No one gave a rat's ass about those people's 9/11. Don't tell me if there was an attack like that in Los Angeles that they wouldn't fucking get. They'd be all teary-eyed. They'd be saying they're doing what Sam does. You did it to yourself, America.
Yeah. America deserved it. I'm guessing he's going to say Israel deserved it.
Of course.
Actually, he is saying that anyway.
Yeah, he is. Pretty much.
Because he's for it.
Because he's a terrorist sympathizer. He is.
Last thing before
all these people are terrorist sympathizers for the most part. There are some fucking examples like it's like when I see somebody like Glenn Greenwald, right? And he's against the Israeli invasion. But I know that he's on principle because he's consistently anti-war, whether it benefits the left or benefits the right. He doesn't care. He doesn't care how it goes. So I can hear him out. But I can't listen to any of these other jackass. I'm done with Jimmy Dore, by the way. I don't fucking listen to him ever again. I don't fucking.
Yeah, no.
He had some guy in there says this is the only way to deal with it. Get the fuck out of here. How can you sit there and fucking tell us that China's not our real enemy, that Russia's not our real enemy, and now you're telling us Hamas isn't our real enemy? This is the only thing they could do? Fuck off.
Oh god, yeah, but
fuck off.
For my final part though, I'm gonna say after watching your earlier part with Asmongold and then switching over to Christian, I'd rather see Asmongold's house than ever be in a room with Christian. That room was looking. I don't care what you say. That room was
fleas.
awful.
You get fleas in there.
I don't fucking. I'd rather be getting fleas, ticks. At least I can fucking know the dude and trust the dude that I'm in the room with.
Okay. Take care, man. Peace.
Bye bye.
You want to come in? Come in now. And then, because after this, I'll do an after show. Fucking quickie. Should I do? I really can't. I got to see a bunch of ones in the chat if you want me to do an after show. And it's not going to be a freebie. Cuban, you're on the air.
Hey, Tommy, I want to ask you a question. Because I started discussing this with a friend, and we were discussing on like the kind of lead up to 9/11 going on topic. If you want to discuss that real quick,
make it funny.
Yeah. So tower go boom.
Yeah.
No, me and a friend were talking about it, and we were saying it's like this is very similar to on the lead up to 9/11 is the jihads are gonna say that. And I was wondering, I wonder what's going to be that, like, I wonder if it will happen where America will go too supportive of Israel and suddenly there's a jihad and suddenly we have 3 holes in America and we're another war in the Middle East. I want to get your opinion on that.
I don't know what you've just fucking said. I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, no, okay.
It's your last chance.
No, fuck it.
Blow them up.
Yeah, I'm going to take the explosion.
Okay, all right.
Like the towers.
Ghost Gaming, you're on the air. All right. Ghost Gaming.
Hey, Tom.
That's not Ghosty, is it?
No.
Okay. Ghost
No,
Gaming.
no.
All right.
Just let me make a real quick statement. If that's okay with you.
It's fine.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Okay, to the gay people who are actually fucking with Hamas, who are they going to come after next? I'm just going to give you that heads up.
I think
it's like you're supporting these people who are genociding Jews for no reason, but when they come after you next, don't bitch.
All right. Ghost Gaming, everybody.
All right, yeah.
Look out, gays. I don't know. I can't even address that. You know why? Because
we're for Hamas, sisters.
I can't get my head around that. So like, I think it's not gays. It's these fucking commies like Hassan. They just like, I'll support anything and I'll support genocide. I'll support slaughtering kids at a fucking concert, killing babies, as long as it does my vision, my political vision justice, or it moves it forward. That's it. That's all it is. So, and everybody tells themselves like, nah, they wouldn't do it to me. It's like when you hear things like, well, the Palestinians don't like Hamas either, right? Okay, sure, I could buy that, but enough of them do. More than enough do, and it's probably a majority. Yes. How do you know that? the fact that they took power so quickly after the Jews left. Israelis, excuse me.
Fuck yeah.
That's how you know. So enough support them. And I don't even want the people that like kind of passively support them to suffer under this. But, you know, nobody gives a shit about the fucking Germans in Dresden. To this day. You get a handful of people like Glenn Greenwald that say they went too far if they want to have a store conversation. But nobody cares. And I don't either. I just like nobody gives a shit. It's like because there is a certain amount of thing like there's a certain amount of collective responsibility that you take when your community empowers maniacs and people come to kill those maniacs. Yes, you're not directly responsible, but if enough of you didn't stand up to stop it, and they have aspirations to kill their neighbors. Well, when their neighbors come in to collect, you're out of luck. You're out of luck. And it can happen anywhere. I mean, the whole, Islamic extremism movement really just against Americans anyway, just seems to boil down to one thing. You're not letting us kill all the Jews. That's our destiny. How dare you stop it? And my answer to that is, your God sucks if he can't help you kill Jews. You're really bad at it. Your God's really bad at doing bad, terrible stuff. Everybody else God seems to like. The German God was great. He really got shit done. Yeah, that's what it all seems to come down to. And the reason we support Israel is because they're pro-civilization. The reason the commies don't support Israel is because they're anti-civilization and they want to create as much chaos in those countries so they can sit there and say, this is why you need to give me the power. Mama dated a minor? Taking McDonald's? Buy her a fucking PlayStation?
That's what I heard.
Allah fell off. Yeah, he fell off. That's what the whole thing really simply comes down to me. You won't let us kill Jews. No, you're right. I guess if you want to go to like places like the Philippines and stuff like that, just like you don't, I guess all the other ones are like you won't run your government like an Islamic Republic, through what do they call those stupid laws? Fucking the church runs your fucking thing. I don't know what it is. Jew lover, yeah, love them Jews. I like when they fix my cavities, do my taxes, and my heart surgery. Thank you, Jews. Yari Vlari, whatever your name is, go. Sharia law, that's it. Yeah, it's like if you're like, we're going to kill you, we're going to blow ourselves up and kill you unless you imply Sharia law. No. Yari. Send Kelvin for peace talks. Yes. We're playing Sons of the Forest again. Yeah, if I want good representation, heart surgery, my teeth fixed. That's why fucking everybody's teeth in England's bad. There's not enough fucking Jewish dentists. Did you already fuck this up? It appears.
Hello?
I'm so
yeah,
sick
kick me. I don't know what I did fucking wrong.
What did you want to talk about? What did you want to talk about?
No, just leave it.
Why don't you talk, you jerk?
We can hear you now.
We can hear you.
Oh,
you dipshit.
Yeah, no, whatever. The only thing I was wondering about is what.
Good! Talk! I said I could hear you! You want to talk now or what? Want to talk now? He really does.
No.
No. Unbelievable. Is that it? Are we done? Patreon.
That's it.
Yeah. Pat's time. Woo. It's the Pat time. I'm not doing an after show. There wasn't enough ones. Sorry.
I don't think there's any.
That's before. It was like 3. I gotta fucking do some shit around here. Get prepared for my German class tomorrow. Oatbag, Mexon, St. Cloud, Cody, Everborn, Nesquik, Reynolds Hughes, Tommy C's Cat. Why, thank you. And Picklington. If you want your name read off, give me $10 a month, jerk. There you go. I love you. I love you. I love you. Jesus, I'm mowing the lawn with headphones. I jumped 6 feet in the air. Good. I love that. I love knowing it because I really made this super fucking loud to make people fucking insane. You know that? Here you go. That's for you.